Hi everybody. Just a short video is all we need for the first part of assignment 3. So assignment 3 is in two parts and we'll utilize some of the negative space shapes that we'll make in the first part of the assignment in the second part. So the third assignment asks you to use some of the theories of composition that we talked about in the lecture to compose and arrange an overall design. You can vary the sizes of the shapes of the sheet of paper that you want to use. And you can use any color as long as it's consistent. So I want this to only be one color. So if you're using collage, use only the same source for the whole sheet. So I might start thinking about things like the rule of thirds, for example, when I'm organizing this space. So I might conceptualize how this is divided into thirds and use that as a way to order up this space. And what I'm trying to do is create a sense of motion. So this is an asymmetrical design and I want it to feel dynamic. So I might do some interesting things like join these all together. I'll work and arrange these until I finally figure out my overall design. And this is something what I would want you to come up with. So multiple shapes or sizes of shapes and numbers of shapes, but still only using two basic shapes. So here we've got the circle, and it's okay if the circle is then subdivided. It's halved here. And this really narrow right triangle. So just using those shapes, this whole thing is created. And I want to look at some particular areas, like this right here. That is interesting negative space use. And even into here, some interesting things happening here and here. Those are the kind of areas that we're going to be looking for on the second part of this assignment. Here I'm going to be paying a lot more attention to your composition. And one of the things that the instructions push you towards is to go from one side of the page to another. So one edge to another. And that's going to help you create a sense of movement because you're going to have to figure out how do you arrange shapes to get them to move across the scene. So you're not working randomly. You're really composing everything and you're trying to make these interesting areas because those will be vital for the next part of the assignment. Be sure to ask questions in the discussion area.